We could hear the gurgling of water before we reached the next arch. Soon we could hear the water insects and birds chime in. So when we crossed through the arch, we were not surprised to find ourselves on a riverbank. Frogs splashed into the water as we walked by. Turtles sunned themselves on logs, indifferent to our passing. Across the river, a herd of zebra were calmly getting a drink of water. All was in harmonious divine order on a beautiful day. We continued walking and enjoying the scenery. Ahead of us was a short waterfall emptying into a small pool at the bottom, with a rainbow midway. Alongside it were stairs and beautiful azalea bushes tucked under the shade of nearby saplings of pine and dogwood. The azaleas boasted bright shades of orange, yellow, purple, red, pink, and white. As we approached the steps, I was surprised to see a yin-yang symbol embedded in the middle of each wooden step. It was made of black and white marble and framed by brushed gold lotus petals that shone in the sun. Out of sheer habit from the moon stairs, I stepped gingerly onto the middle of each symbol. As we reached the top of the steps, an angel turned to us, spreading glorious red wings. Magnificent in the sunlight, it stood in a patch of gold and yellow iris by the riverside. After placing its bright halo to the side, a sun disk remained on its brow. It radiated patience, purpose, and confidence. On the chest of its white robe was a golden triangle inscribed inside a white square. The angel greeted us warmly and invited us to sit on the sun-warmed rocks so it could deliver its message. Hello and welcome. I know who you are and why you are here. I am the Angel of Temperance, though I go by many names. I teach moderation and balance, going with the flow, if you will. This is my portion of the river of life. As you walked along it, I'm sure that you noticed the wildlife, especially the turtles. One of the things I love about them is their ability to take their home anywhere they go, which is going with the flow, doing what is needed at the moment. They evolve slowly, learning new skills, and this requires patience, another fine trait I admire. Did you notice the zebras? I'm sure you did. They're hard to miss, aren't they? Did you know that, like human fingerprints, each zebra has a unique stripe pattern? Oh, and to answer a really old question about them, they have black skin with white stripes. Their stripes demonstrate a harmony of opposites that I find quite interesting. Don't you? How about the yin-yang symbols on the steps? Did you notice the balance of opposites they represent? There are so many examples of opposing energy that afford you a deeper truth. You may find it fruitful to recognize a challenge such as these, to be an opportunity for growth. You can make the best decisions by using clarity, understanding, and patience. However, for you, I wish to speak of balancing the feminine and masculine energies to form a stable foundation for life, regardless of your currently manifested gender. Let's start with the basics. 2 cups appeared beside the angel. It picked one up, stepped 1 foot into the river, and partially filled the cup. The water turned a silvery color. The angel straightened and turned back to us. First, the feminine, the yin, the feminine receptive capacity, is to receive, to walk and live life in serenity, beauty, grace, and harmony. If your yin aspect is balanced, your outward life reflects an inner, uncluttered peace of mind that cannot be intruded upon. You are grounded and centered, and your living space reflects these qualities. You see the world through the eyes of positive expectation and surrender. You energize your dreams by speaking aloud with emotion, and that which you desire to bring into being. You know as you speak that you have already received. The angel took the 2nd cup, dipped it into the river, partially filling the 2nd cup with water that turned golden in color, saying, next. The yang, is the masculine aspect of self. To be balanced in your masculine, yang, nature is to be resolute and determined. You can set goals and achieve them. You create and work through the required action steps for manifestation and for creation to take form. You get things done from a place of deep inner knowing. The angel then started pouring them between the two cups, blending the two liquids, saying, "So the yin dreaming, envisioning creation and inspiration, moves to the yang to be outwardly manifested, directed, and accomplished. The yin dreams, the yang manifests those dreams. The yin speaks the words of what is desired with gratitude and deep emotional conviction, and the yang completes it into reality." Be aware that an overactive yin presents itself as too passive, while an underactive yin is too dominating or controlling of others. Overactive yang is dominating and controlling, even egotistical. An underactive yang has sufficient drive and an ability to take action that leads to feeling ineffective and powerlessness. The angel then handed each of us a cup. Looking inside, I could see that the silver and gold were blended exactly equal in measure. When invited to do so, we drank it all to the end and returned the cups. I felt fortified and stable. The angel then repeated the previous procedure but poured the results into a new container. Take this with you. Your next stop may be a bit challenging, and this will keep you balanced and on your toes. It is not for your gender balancing, but for balancing in general. My moon stairs are along the path you've been walking. Beautiful amethyst rings the moon for my steps. My blessing to you is, of course, my favorite topic, balance. Go in peace and with my highest regards for your journey. We bowed to the angel's light, thanked it, and started to walk beside the river once more. When we reached the stairs, the amethyst twinkled in the sunlight, sprinkling violet light on our faces and purifying our hearts. We stopped quite a ways before the next arch. Ina Iekia gave me a stern look and said, "There is something that I must do for your protection for the next 2 stops. You're not going to like it, I guarantee you. But first, let's eat more of the elven biscuits and drink their nectar. Here's some of the water from the Angel of Temperance as well. You're going to need it all."